dare you say that?
I've been asking for help with this,
How
Stefanie.
dare you say
that I'm happy
that people are abusing you?
Because I've asked for the Stefanie Joosten thing. I've told you it's bullying.
How dare
You even said the other day it was bullying, and you won't watch the thing. I've asked so many times.
How dare you?
How dare I? How dare I say that? You're mad that people are bullying me and you won't look at it? How dare me?
You can't talk this way to me, nephew.
Mom, I'm being bullied and you won't watch the thing. Specifically, you keep asking, why do I have to watch this? I'm telling you they're bullying me, and it's not just her. I've said it a billion times. You literally make excuses every day why you don't want to watch this thing about me being bullied. I mean, it's terrible. How dare you? Okay, Greta Thunberg or whatever your name is. That's such an asshole move that she's just pulling. When I say that she doesn't care about people abusing me, literally, she doesn't even want to watch the videos about Stefanie Joosten when I'm saying, hey, this person's bullying me. If I send it to the news, you've even already said if it's happening, it's bullying. She doesn't want to watch the videos. Over and over and over. This is why I want to record everything. She seems like a fucking lunatic to me. And somehow I'm the crazy one in this. It's hurting me. It's physically crippling me. It's emotionally crippling me. It's mentally crippling me. It's spiritually crippling me. And she wants to be the one on the high horse saying, I'm the one that has a problem here. She should feel fucking terrible about this because I feel terrible about this and I can't get any relief. Why? You know, she doesn't care about me. Like, she does not care that people are abusing me. She goes, how dare you? That's what that whole outburst was. As I said, well, you don't, why am I doing this? Because you don't care that people are abusing me. And she's just like, how dare you? And it's like, how dare I what? How dare I what? You don't care. You literally don't care. I say every day, watch this, please. She still hadn't watched it. It's months, we're months down the line on something that literally, when this happened originally, it destroyed my life. And she believed the other side. She believed the people lying about me. So how dare her pull this kind of bullshit? Self-righteous asshole. I mean, actually, it makes me feel sick and disgusting. I'm shaking. I'm shaking because I'm angry. She wants to be angry. I should be the one that's angry. I'm being bullied and harassed. I can't even get her to watch any of the videos that I've sent. She asked me to send her a video the other day. I literally posted a video on my YouTube. Hey, I think my mom finally said that the Stefanie Joosten thing is bullying and, it's wrong. Or that if it was happening. And so I sent her the thing again. She still hasn't watched it. We're days down the line. This is why nothing has happened. Because she doesn't actually give a fuck, and she gives all these self-righteous kind of like shows of, oh, how dare you? How dare me what? Are you going to watch the videos about people harassing and abusing me? They literally, like, all the content this woman generates is to fuck with me. And she's not the only, she's like, she's the tip of the spear. You know what I mean? She's just like the thing that sinks all the other ones. But you don't want to engage that? When I tell her, like, hey, there's these artists that are specifically harassing me around this situation, and I can prove it. And she's like, well, show me. And it's like, well, you got to watch the other stuff. You have to be, like, aware that this is going on before I show you literally, like, what these artists are doing. Because it makes sense in context that this woman is being used to harass and fuck with me. It doesn't make sense in context. Well, it makes sense that they might be messing with me, but in the sense that the way this has been done, like a sneaky form of that you can strike someone over distance using sexuality or using, I don't know, some weird methods that they've done to me and to alienate me from her. She doesn't care. She just does not actually care. So if she's going to play this kind of like self-righteous kind of position, I don't want to call her an asshole. I don't want to be mean. That's not my intent here. It's just destroying my reality that this is still going on, that she has not taken any step to remedy this. And the fact that I had to send this to to like a family friend, like down the street, the Joneses, Miss Penelope Jones, Miss Penny Jones, then I'm sending her something saying, hey, I'm being bullied. I can't get my mom to look at it. That should make my mom feel bad, but it doesn't. She wants to be mad at me for being bullied. I mean, seriously, Cheryl, you are so failing me here. It is hard to believe. If you're aware of something going on and you're trying to protect me, it's not protecting me. It's crippling me that this is how it's being handled. This is why this whole thing is going as it is. So, I mean, it's just like, don't give me that self-righteous stuff. To me, you look bad. You will never, until you actually engage this situation, you don't look like you care as a mom. You look like you'll just take care of me and stuff, to like my body, and I'm in this house, but I feel mentally locked down by whatever this is, and like mentally bullied and beaten up, and just I feel like shit and pretty worthless. And like I can't get her to engage it. So don't be self-righteous, Cheryl. You are wrong in this. You're allowing them to do this. If you actually cared, any of the past, how many days have these videos been up? Let's look at this just real fast, right? As I turn this around and I'm looking at these, all right. And again, it's hurting my mental health. Hey, this is 2 days ago. Mom finally acknowledges Stefanie Joosten is bullying me. So she even said a couple days ago that if this is going on, it's bullying me. And then she takes so many, like, a concoction of things to, like, get to sleep and do this and do that, like, she can barely, like, she doesn't even remember that she said this the other day, actually. I mean, it's just like, it's killing me. I mean, it's killing me. I think it's killing her. I think that's the point, actually. I think that's what these people want. They don't want my family. And why? Well, a number of reasons. One of the reasons is I won't shut the fuck up. That's just the reality. And I speak to things that I think are wrong. And, So this whole thing, 3 months ago, she hasn't watched the video yet. 2 months ago, she hasn't watched the video yet. Any of these things obviously hasn't watched the video, but the fact that these have been up for months, and I've been saying this for years, and this was the thing that, like, if I've had any problems here, this is the thing that I've been saying for years. Like, hey, this was the thing that destroyed me and destroyed my life earlier. That they could not engage, that I'm being harassed and messed with online, and that Joel was either unaware or participating, and he told her something other than what was going on. Either, again, he's unaware, just completely inept and unaware. He doesn't see that this is going on, even though for weeks and weeks and months I was telling him, like, hey, this is happening. And then, like, when I start lashing out at people because they start making a more of a show of force, and again, now it's just like, it's just on the nose. This whole thing is about a cyberbully, like a cyber terrorist, bullying someone into either suicide or committing domestic threats. That's just how they, like, domestic or terrorist threats, or like terrorism against a dystopian society. So either kill myself or, lash out at people and scare them. Well, that's just them mocking the story. But she's going to be all self-righteous about this, that, like, I'm the problem here. So I just feel like I'm between a rock and a hard place, and this fucking sucks. And, like, I love my mom, but man, it just makes me want to cry. I mean, I generally only cry, like, I've cried a few times recently. My best friend's wedding, again, I can't get him to speak up on it. I sent him, hey, can you say this is wrong? And he's like, what do you want? And I'm like, these specific 3 points, and I can't get Emilio Longoria to just say, hey, that's wrong. This can't be happening. We need to do something about it. Whatever the points were, he hasn't responded. In the same way, she hasn't responded. In the same way, nobody that I'm asking for any reasonable engagement has responded. And, some of it is, I think people handled this wrong in the first time, and they don't just want to admit that I was, actually being bullied, and they were so imperceptive that they empowered the people abusing me. The people close to me here at home let this thing happen to me. And, like, what am I supposed to do as just one person? I'm cut off from everybody. That's even the point of this stuff, where it's like when they're making this, on the tracks on this thing, dislocated. It's that I'm alienated. That's the whole thing from the Genesis 32 thing. They're even making this music and naming it these things specifically because of my whole points about rot and dislocation and execution based on some kind of technique that you can do to people when you, like, make the people close to them go against them. So whether you believe that or not, that's what it appears to me to be. But in any instance, yes, I'm being bullied, and it's wrong, and it should be called what it is. And, like, the fact that seemingly all sorts of people are participating in it is mind-boggling to me. The people who seem to be actually participating, it's mind-boggling. So anyway, my whole point with this is, when I say that she doesn't care about me being abused, and then she does this whole self-righteous, like, how dare you? Okay, Greta, guess what? These people are bullying me and it's hurting me. And like, this is how I feel inside, right? When I'm looking here and I'm just looking at this volcano, this is what this feels like to me. So, anyway, I'm going to end this here, but I mean, come on, Cheryl. This is so wrong. Mom, please. Like, stand up for me. She doesn't care though. This is, even again, I made the video. You can hear her in the video. But yeah, I guess I'm the one that needs to feel bad on top of how bad I already feel. I don't really want her to feel bad. I just don't want this to continue. And some of this is she has not handled this right, to say the least. But okay, I'm ending this here. Yeah.